What's going on, folks? I'm AutoMattock. Want to go over this sort of, I don't know, one might call it an option select with Frieza, and perhaps it can apply to other characters. I have a suspicion that it has something to do with the startup of Frieza's 2H. Maybe not. But anyways, you can buffer your 2H or your down heavy attack into a special move, but if it gets hit by it, you can cancel it into the super dash, and this will happen automatically, right? So if this gets blocked, just to go over what it looks like. If I do this into my Death Slicer, my quarter circle forward Death Slicer, I can use that to vanish off of it. This jails them, this process here. They can't choose to get hit by this even if they wanted to. So this guarantees the situation where I have the effectively +2 frame advantage off of the vanish. So I want that to happen on block. And sure, yeah, I know before you go to the comment sections, I know there's a gap between us. You can absolutely reflect between there. You can do a level 3, that sort of thing, and we'll get to that. But if they do block it, I do want to have that option to go to Death Slicer. Because my 2H itself is unsafe. My Death Slicer is also unsafe, even though they're far away. They may be able to punish me with a few things. But this is a good block stream. This is decent. And in fact, if they do reflect in between this, and I do this just to punish the reflect. But going forward, if that hits them, and I do this, I do Death Slicer, and they're in their air. It's no good. That's not what I want. I want to do both. And maybe realistically, you could react to both situations, but you don't have to, because if you time the Death Slicer or whatever input it is you're doing early, really early, you'll get one or the other. If they block it, it'll go into Death Slicer, and if they get hit by it, it'll go into the Super Dash. Super Dash! So, I have a recording of this with the other Frieza. I'm going to let it play. I got hit by it. And you can see the inputs, what they look like. I'm going to block it. That time I got Death Slicer. How about one more time? It hits me. Super Dash! I block it. Death Slicer. So I'm going to try to do this myself. It's not easy to do, but it's not that difficult either. It's definitely worth learning. It's something I'm going to put into my repertoire with some practice. So what you want to do to practice this, you go to random guard, or actually to practice the first parts of it, you completely want to guard it. Now the key to this is that you don't need the super dash. You don't have to do it really. You have to do the super dash quickly. You do the Death Slicer or whatever it is that you're inputting, and then you can wait for the sort of screen freeze after you hit the 2H, and then you can super dash. But there's a timing that you can do it where it all happens by itself anyway. So the next thing you want to do is random or don't guard. And that looks successful to me. I think I would have gotten a Death Slicer in that moment. Yeah, it looks good. So the ultimate test would be going to random and then doing it yourself and then checking for consistency. Let's see how I do live. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. I'm glad I practiced this for the 10 minutes that I did before I made this video. So the next step for this is to continue those processes, right? Take them individually and then maximize off of them. And I mean, if you really want to get into it, I can show you what I mean. If there is a gap between this process here. There definitely is a gap. I have the recording set this now. I can reflect in between this. But I can also do the same thing with Frieza's H. I can do it with his H. It's a little bit more difficult. Not sure why. I was having difficulty doing this with Cell, but I think I've done it before. But with Frieza's down H specifically, it seems pretty easy to do. And well worth investing the time to learn how to do this. But yeah, with the H, I can do it too. Let me see if I put this on random. It is. So one more for the road. Yeah, it looks good to me. Looks good to me. I'm glad I did this, I think, perfectly for this demonstration. So yeah. Oh, but the thing about this, this into Death Slicer, if you space it at a distance, there is no gap. So this puts me back into that +2 situation. So yeah, that's it. That's it for now. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you try this out with your characters and if you get similar results and if you find anything useful. That's it for now. Man, what's my ending phrase? I hope you learned something. I'm AutoMattock.